Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome, friends, to another broadcast. And to all the new subscribers, welcome. I'm very happy to have you here, part of our community. If you have comments or questions, any suggestions, any criticisms, please do share. We're all here to encourage and sharpen one another. Please, if you like the videos, please do share. Today, we will be talking about hardship. I was talking to someone the other day, and she was telling me how difficult her life is. That she had a great job, and then all of a sudden the position, they decided in the company to get rid of the position, and they asked her if she would like to take a lower position, and that way she could stay on, but she would not be receiving the pay that she received with the first position, and she would not be receiving the full time. So that meant that she was going to lose a lot of benefits. And she was so discouraged. And it got me thinking how many people might be in the same position, or how many people don't have a job at all. Many of us may be going through hardship, might be in the same situation as my friend. But I want to offer some encouragement when it comes to hardship. Know that when we go through hardship is not meant to break us. Again, I repeat that. Hardship is not meant to break us. It may feel that way sometimes, but know that we all go through hardship, and we all, if we have not, at some point in our lives we will. And that hardship is there for a reason. Allah wouldn't put something in front of us if it wasn't for a reason. It could be that in that hardship something wonderful is coming our way that we don't know yet. But we go through the hardship so that when that wonderful thing enters into our lives, we are even more grateful. We are even more thankful to Allah. Because when you suffer and you hurt and you go through the difficulties to get to something amazing, in the end, when you receive it, you say 100 times, I would go through everything I went through again if it meant that I would be right in this moment now, this good moment. So it could be that we're going through this hardship because it has to teach us something. There's a valuable lesson to be learned. And that's okay. It's okay. Again, that hardship did not come into your life to break you. It came into your life to strengthen you. To strengthen you. And I can say that with complete confidence because I've been there. Not once, not twice, several times. And alhamdulillah, Allah has always found a way to get me through. And you can trust in your heart that He will do the same thing for you. Hardship is not fun, as I mentioned. It's not. But the hardship, the beautiful thing about hardship is it's teaching you to put complete trust and compliance in Allah. That He is the only one that can guide you through and bring you to where you need to be. Sure, there are people there that can help you. And alhamdulillah that Allah puts those people in our path to help us. But at the end of the day, It is only by means of Allah that we get through the hardship. That hardship, again, is building in us something that is resilient. It may not seem that way in the moment. When you're crying tears, you're literally on that floor, feeling like, what am I going to do? How am I going to pay this bill? How am I going to take care of the food on the table? How am I going to pay for my health insurance? How am I going to this? How am I going to that? Please, put your heart and mind at ease and know that Allah knows what you're thinking. He knows what you're going through. And in this moment, He wants you to put your complete trust in Him. He already knows what you need before you even ask for it. Before it even rolls off your tongue, He knows. But He wants to hear from you. He wants to hear from you. Allah, I need you. Please help me. I'm going through this hardship now. Please guide me. Get me through it. Help me to overcome it. And wallahi, He will. By His will, He will. Because Allah doesn't give us more than we can handle. Never. Allah loves us too much. Think of it. The birds, are they hungry? Are they homeless? No. Allah provides for them beautifully. There's plenty of food outside for them. There's plenty of trees for them to nestle away and be safe in their homes. Allah cares for those tiny little birds. All species of birds. You don't see birds every day falling out of the sky from malnutrition. You don't see birds on the ground pelted from rain that they didn't survive. Allah takes care of them. So imagine you, the believer, you are far more precious to Allah. So don't be discouraged because there's hardship. Allah will take care of you. But for sure there's something that He is trying to teach us. Think about how many times people, when times are going good, when there's prosperity and everything is going dandy, wonderful. Some people, they don't even think of Allah. Oh Allah, thank you for these blessings. Thank you for the roof over my head. Thank you for the clothes on my back. Thank you for the food in my tummy. Thank you for my family. Thank you for everything that I have. Most people don't think about Allah when they are doing well. But the moment that something bad happens, then all of a sudden, oh Allah, Allah, I need Allah, please. Ya Allah, help me, Allah. It's important that in times of prosperity, that we think of Allah. Thank Allah. Because if we remember Him in times of prosperity, He will know us in times of hardship. You don't remember Allah just when the times are good. All the blessings that we have are by the will of Allah. He is the only one who provides us with these blessings. We want to be grateful, we want to be thankful every day, and we want to be humble. Humble enough to know that everything that we have, we could easily lose it. Could easily lose it. That's why in times of happiness you remember Allah, and in times of tears you remember Allah. You keep the balance. That's what a believer does. And we are believers. And we go through our ups and downs. It comes with the territory. If you are alive, you're going to have good times and you're going to have bad times. Alhamdulillah for them all. In good times and bad times, we are learning, we are being refined. Alhamdulillah that Allah always makes a way for us. We are never left in the lurch. Whatever we are going through, Allah will help us because He wants to. If you have a friend or family member in your life that is going through difficulty, you want to do everything you can to make it easy for them, to remove that burden from them, right? So the same thing with Allah, even more so with Allah. Even more so with Allah. He wants to remove that burden and make it easy for us. So again, hardship was not meant to break us. It was meant to strengthen us and to build in us a complete reliance upon Allah. To know that when we are going through difficult times, He is the one and the only one who can get us through. And those people that are there in our lives, alhamdulillah, they are blessings from Allah to help us to get through. So take courage. We are not the only ones. We have not been the first ones, and we won't be the last ones going through hardship. It's a part of this life. Hold fast to the hope of Jannah. That life that is coming for all the believers. No more hardship, no more suffering, no more loss, no suffering, no injustice. Alhamdulillah, only righteousness and goodness. Alhamdulillah, whatever we go through in this life will be worth it to get to Jannah. Hold on to that hope. Keep asking Allah. Ask Him to make it easy for you, to guide you to make the best choices and the best decisions. That He put the right people in your life. And that He give you everything according to His will. Not what we want, what we will, but what He wills, because He's always going to know what is best for us. I thank you all so much for being a part of this community and watching the broadcast. Alhamdulillah, the channel is growing. 14 subscribers. Alhamdulillah. It's so wonderful to have this community because it feels like family. And we all are part of a global family. A family of faith. Alhamdulillah that we can get together to share and encourage one another. That's why we are here. Allah put us here to serve Him, to be submissive to Him, to love our family, and to love our brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah for this beautiful faith. You are in my du'as, please keep me in yours. Until we meet again, my beautiful brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.